Well, hello. This is Papa Ron.
This here's Bulldog Rod.
And we have him back. He's been missing in action, but he's back with us, and we're happy about it.
I'm back.
Hey, listen, we got thinking about Ripple is just exploding the last couple days. And I know you guys probably know a lot about Ripple, but we just wanted to touch base on a few things. We got some new facts, not new facts, but it might be new to you in thinking this. Right now, you can see that website behind us. That's called Fiat Leak, Leak.com, Fiat Leak. And this site, even though this video is about Ripple, we want to start off with Bitcoin because it's gone. Did you see how high Ripple went today?
It's gone high, sky high. I just can't believe it.
It's over. It went up. It dropped $160,
but then bounced right back up.
It's recovered most of it.
Man, it's like watching a basketball game.
It's been interesting. We have been on the internet most of the day. But anyway, this website shows you every time a Bitcoin or a partial Bitcoin is purchased and by what country, it sends that little bubble. Now you can see on the right side above our screen,
That's China.
These are, these coins here, are going into China. And the bigger ones represent more Bitcoin. And then these other ones are going into USA. You can see down here that Brazil's had some, Russia's had some, but anyway, it's kind of fun just to watch this. Fiatleak.com.
Yeah, and you know, right now, America is asleep, and China is wide awake. Now, tomorrow during the day, it'll be just reversed.
Yeah, so you can see which ones. Look at those big ones going to China coming up.
It's cool.
And then down on the left side, it tells you what they're paying. Of course, the Chinese, you'll have to convert the yuan to US dollar. But on the American ones, everything is listed down there. So it's pretty interesting. Okay, let's move on. We want to start off this. We want to make this video kind of short if we can, so we don't keep everybody. Our next thing is with Polynex, and it's the graph of Ripple. I mean, right now, it's showing in US dollars, it's over 9 cents.
And earlier today, it was like 5 or 6. It was unbelievable. It's been going up. You can see the graph. Look at the graph. It just keeps going straight on
consistently.
up.
It had a dip today. Came down a little bit, but it's recovered that.
It's back up.
When we bought ours, I think it was 1.8 cents in Ripple.
It was, yeah.
And but we're kind of converted to the platform of Ripple, and we're going to do a brief synopsis of what Ripple's all about.
Right.
And then the last thing we want to show you is this: cryptocurrency market capitalizations. And I'm sure a lot of you have been on this site. Ripple's seems to be number 3rd consistently because it's got the highest currency market cap. And I don't know how many know what that means, but basically if you take the amount of coins that are in circulation and times it by the current price, then you're going to get what their market cap is right now. Bitcoin, theirs is 26. Is that million or billion dollars? Sheesh. Ethereum, 9, and Ripple's at 3. So the top 3 are right there. We're firm believers in all 3 of them. They each have different platforms. They each do different things.
And we like all 3 of them, so we invest in all of them.
We do.
But we're going to be talking mainly about Ripple because we think that's the up-and-coming really big thing because of the banks involved with it.
Okay. So let's look at the company of Ripple. They're out of San Francisco.
And, there ain't anything. And excuse me, all you California, San Franciscoans, but, I'm an old Vietnam vet, and there wasn't anything good come out of San Francisco when I landed there back in 1969.
I was raised in the Bay Area, close to San Francisco. But he's right. We said the thumbnail on this video was pros and cons. One of the cons is
San Francisco.
San Francisco, baby. So, but that might be about the only con there is. But they have about 100 employees. Their coin is called XRP. A lot of this you guys already know probably. And what they do, they're doing a different platform. They're actually using gateways. Now, gateway, and if you go into their wallet, you'll see you got to open up these gateways. It kind of provides the transformation from the bank into Ripple tokens or
coins
or Ethereum or Bitcoin. So there's these gateways that they transfer. So a bank will send funds, swap them into Ripple coins. Ripple will send them cross-border for them, and then they will bring them back into that currency of that country. So their platform is really to help the banks get onto a blockchain. It's going to speed up these transfers. It's going to make them more secure, and it's going to be cheaper in the fees.
And if I can inject something here, you stop and think about money that the banks handle. That they all deteriorate after a few years. Like a dollar bill, they have to take it out of circulation after a year.
It's only a year on that?
It's only a year. Can you believe that?
Well, I guess.
And then with $100 is 7 years. I can't believe that. You think that'd be gone more than that with all the drug money buying that $100
Probably.
But anyway, so that's going to be a big plus for banks. And not only that, and Ron will get into a little bit deeper than I am, but when they start charging stuff, if you go from one country, say like you swipe your card here in the United States and you're buying something in Mexico, well, it takes 3 to 5 days in order for that transaction to acquire. But if you have it in Ripple or one of the other coins, it's immediate. They don't have to wait, so it's going to be beneficial to them.
So on a Visa card, they get the approval instantly,
yes,
but the funds transfer 3 to 5 days.
No, that's
on
the
a
money.
Visa card.
On
Yeah,
money.
the funds.
Yeah, the funds will get
U.S. dollars.
U.S. dollars. Okay.
Okay.
That takes a while to transfer. But if you get into like the Bitcoins and stuff, it's within seconds.
Instantaneous.
Yeah.
I had heard also that this blockchain that Ripple is on can transact 100 transactions 1,000 per second.
Yeah, it sure can. It can do that.
It's pretty quick.
It's amazing.
Well, listen, there's about 6,800 banks in the United States. The amount of Ripple coins in circulation is about, I think this chart shows us 37 billion. And people say, God, there's just too many coins. But when you start putting in the conjecture of these banks using them to float money all over the world, man, they float trillions of dollars every day.
Well, catch this, Ron. American banks alone, per day, we have 14 trillion transactions per day.
Dollars or transactions?
Dollars and transactions.
Okay.
Transaction, not so much dollars, but just transactions. But you take a Ripple coin, what, 37 billion right now, and they're going to maximum amount is like 900 billion. How are they going to keep up with all that?
They need plenty of coin.
Well, they need plenty of coin, but not only that, the coins are droplets. How do you?
Oh, that's right. Each Ripple coin has 1,000,000 drops, so they can start dividing it down like Bitcoin does.
There you go. You see, now that's how all these transactions are going to be taken care of, and that's why the banks are catching on to this. Now, some people say banks. We don't need banks, but yeah, we do, and everybody needs a bank for something or another, right?
Well, at this point. And if we think that these banks are just going to stop doing business because there's crypto out there, they're going to fight to their dying breath.
And they're going to join in on it.
So Ripple is providing that avenue for the banks. Whether you like them or not, the platform is solid. And that's why we decided to go in with Ripple. We think we're going to make some money on that.
Yeah.
Whether they're,
And better to get on it now when it's only 9 cents. Instead of $20, $200.
We just said they're 9 cents. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're going to go up.
And they're going to be going up.
So, talking about that, okay, what do I do here now?
They're there?
No, I'm there, but it needs to be over here. Sorry, folks. Hang on. It's coming, baby.
It's over there.
Well, where?
Right there.
No, that's not it.
We're missing that one.
How do you get this?
I don't know. Over
here. Anyway, what we have is a chart of the top 50 banks working with Ripple. They've already signed up 10 out of the top 50 biggest banks in the world. They're going after the big fish, knowing that the smaller ones are just going to come in. Here's some of those banks.
They have to come in. You know, because all banks are related to these Jew dudes here. Go ahead.
We have J.P. Morgan is signed up. Bank of America signed up. Santander, one of the biggest banks in South America. They do they do a substantial amount of car loans in the United States. I was in the car business for years.
Yes, he was.
Santander is a major loaner on cars. Anyway, huge bank. So HSBC's in there. I mean, they have signed up one of the biggest banks in Japan. And I just read the last few days that Turkey, they did some bank in Turkey.
Really?
Anyway, so it's a great platform.
Not only I heard India got in on them.
I don't know about India. I hadn't heard that one. You better research that.
That's right.
Okay. Basically, Ripple then. The platform is solid. It's at 9 cents right now. The banks are coming onto this because they know this crypto is catching on. And here's another thought I had. These currencies, alt currencies, and like Bitcoin and Ethereum, there's just a fraction of the world that's involved with this right now. Japan, I just read an article on them. They have 10 more exchanges opening up in Japan, like real soon.
Wow.
Because Japan made it a accepted currency nationwide in all their government agencies and everywhere. So once people get hold of this stuff, it's going to be nuts. So if you need to research, do your research. We're not financial advisors by any means. Find out what the platform's on. If they have a different platform, that's good. If it's just copycats of Bitcoin, I'm not so sure about. So we like to find ones that have different platforms, have good management, good communication. We want to see stuff written about it. We want to read about it. So that's what to look for. But do some research. When some of these coins, like we went into one, we're not going to mention the name, but we got it for 10 for a penny. But we were sold on the platform.
Yeah,
so
you
anyway.
got to do your research on them. You know, and one good thing about this, Ron and I are from the Generation X. You know, we're the old dudes. You young, you baby boomers. Now you guys that are Generation X, and most of the guys I see on you are on YouTube are usually your millennials or the Generation X, are a lot more brighter than we are. I mean, I retired when I was 52 years old, and I'm over my 70s now. So I've been retired a long time. But if I would have seen something like this when I was your age, oh my gosh, I would have jumped on this at 2 feet and went and slaughtered a hog, man. I tell you, this has been good.
We've made good money on this stuff already, and we're no,
entrepreneurs.
Right, but we know a lot of you guys, you're selling and buying and waiting high sell. When it drops down, you buy again. We're not playing too much of that game. We're going in for the long haul and hoping it's paid off.
And so far it has. To our expectations.
Yes.
Maybe not to yours, but to our expectation, we're doing good.
Yeah, when you make 65 cents at our age, it's pretty dang good.
It's pretty good.
Thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you like it. We're going to put some of these links below in the description box so you can find this stuff like Fiat Link and some of that stuff. And happy trading.
God bless America.
Thank you.